Okay, so there's this tree. This is Will here. Doesn't look like a tree, but it is a tree. So we're gonna go inside of it, and that'll be pretty fantastic. Yeah. So here it is. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic.
Well, we are continuing on our trip eastward, and if you remember last time, we were in Kansas City in the Hillsdale State Park with our friends Kyle and Ryan from K&R Destinations, and that was a lot of fun.
That was. So from there, we went to St. Louis. And in St. Louis, our plan was to see Cahokia Mounds State Historic Site, Gateway Arch National Park, and we wanted to go to the St. Louis Temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You bet. So that was our plan.
One out of three
isn't bad. Let's tell them what happened. Okay, so our first stop was going to be Cahokia Mounds State Historic Site. And this is a really amazing Native American site. And we went there in 2002 with our then 19-year-old daughter, Kara. And we just kind of happened upon it, as I recall. It was just turned out to be an incredible place. There is an interpretive center on site. We went in and visited with this darling lady. She was a Native American and was coincidentally a member of our church. And so we had a really lovely chat with her. And she told us about what life was like for the Cahokia community in about 1250 AD.
Which was the height. It was a huge city.
So we thought, well, let's go back again, right? So we went there, but we didn't read about it. We didn't go to the lovely website that they have and read all the information about when it's open and how much it costs. We didn't read that. And so consequently, we got there and it was closed.
Yeah, we were there for just one day.
Seriously?
And that day, it was not open.
It was not open.
So,
the grounds were open. So
yeah, so we did get to walk around.
We did. We got to walk around. We could take video. But the interpretive center, which is really, really, really helpful and has a giant diorama and amazing
great information
exhibits. It's really, really excellent. That was closed. So don't be like us. Don't be like me. Plan. I'm going to link the information and the website information down in the description below. And if you are going to be in the St. Louis area, be sure to put Cahokia Mounds State Historic Site on your list of things to do, because you'll be glad you did.
So from there, we went on to Gateway National Park, Gateway Arch National Park. We went downtown St. Louis.
We went there once before.
Yeah.
We were there with Kara.
Yeah.
The same
trip.
trip.
The same trip. Yeah.
We went up.
We went up in it, in the little tiny cars. They go.
My fear.
Yeah. Peggy's very claustrophobic. It was very hard, but she did it. She doesn't want to do it again. But there's a great museum underneath that we didn't go to. So we wanted to see that museum, but there was construction.
True to form.
And Google just did not like the construction. Google wanted us to turn at places that were closed, and it just turned out to be a real nightmare.
Right here. No, we can't.
Yeah.
We can't turn.
And so we could never find the parking.
No.
Could never find the parking that was close by. We found some parking that was quite a ways away. We could have, I guess, parked there and walked, but it would have been quite a ways. And we were tired and hungry, and
we were hungry, actually.
Yeah, we decided it wasn't worth it.
Yep.
We'll go back there again sometime, but
yeah, I wanted to
not
get the
this
sticker
trip.
and the stamp because it's a national park, but
yeah,
it's not worth it. Bye bye. We'll go another time.
Yep.
So moving on.
So the next stop was the St. Louis Temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and that went off without a hitch. It's right off of I-64, and you can see it from the freeway. It's lovely grounds, and anybody who wants to can go there and walk around the outside. Take pictures.
It's really pretty area.
It's a very pretty area. So the next morning we got up and we left the St. Louis area from our RV park there and drove north to Nauvoo, Illinois.
To be honest, we were kind of stalling going to the St. Louis area. See, we had to time the next stop very carefully. Here's the setup. Our daughter, the same one that was with us in the 2002 trip, and her family were also planning a vacation. The kids did know they were going to Nauvoo, but what they didn't know was that we would be there. But let's back up. What and where is Nauvoo, Illinois? Nauvoo is a small town on the banks of the Mississippi River about an hour north of Quincy, Illinois. In the early 1840s, it was a bustling city of about 12,000 people, mostly members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They had been driven out of Missouri under the infamous extermination order and founded a new city in Illinois. Things went well for 4 to 5 years, but in June of 1844, mobs killed their prophet leader Joseph Smith and his brother Hiram, and by 1847, the Saints had to abandon their beautiful city once again. Many of the homes crumbled and their temple was burned and then fell to a tornado. By 1987, though, the town had been restored as a historic site and was being preserved and renovated. The temple site was also purchased, and a small model of the once majestic temple was set up to show visitors what it might have looked like. In 1999, it was announced that the Nauvoo Temple would be rebuilt, and it was completed in 2002. In 2003, daughter Kara attended a semester of college through Brigham Young University there in Nauvoo. She met her husband Dale there, so of course Nauvoo was a fun place for them and their family. We arranged to meet them in a nearby visitor center that was on their list of places to see. We got there early and enlisted the on-site missionaries to video the surprise.
And then we'll pick you up 5 o'clock and start. Okay, thanks.
It was really fun to see the kids' reactions, and we spent the next several days exploring the homes, shops, and streets of the town. There are a number of excellent shows and presentations we attended as well. Admission is free, but COVID procedures require advance reservations. Masks are required inside buildings, and there is no video or audio recording allowed inside. Photos, however, are encouraged. I've included lots of links in the description. If you like history and learning, you will love Nauvoo.
So that sort of wraps up our visit to Nauvoo. Now, one of the things you should be aware of, first of all, if you're in the area, you should really consider going to Nauvoo. It is a great historic site.
Well, Nauvoo really isn't on the way to anything.
That's true.
You're gonna have to deliberately,
go there. But it's a great place to go when you're in the Illinois area. We'll put some links below for where to do that.
It is important though that you read through that and make sure you understand when the times are available for the different activities that you want to do.
Right, because they're not as frequent as what they used to be.
And the groups are smaller.
Smaller.
Groups are
so
smaller.
It's the same kind of thing we ran into at the national parks. Smaller groups, less frequent, and that's just the way things are right now.
Exactly.
But it's a great place to go. Great place to
worth
visit.
your time for sure. We will be bringing you a factory tour coming up, so that was cool. In addition to getting the motorhome fixed, they gave us a factory tour, which is really cool.
They have some pretty cool stuff there. It's pretty neat.
Coming down the pike is the fun alpaca adventure. You're not going to want to miss that. So
stay tuned.
That's right. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button.
Click the bell to get notified and give us a thumbs up.
You bet. And until next time, Restless Friends, you take care.
Bye.